With the growing popularity of social media like Twitter and Facebook, nearly 43% of kids have been bullied online. I'm Victoria Licata, and coming up on WVU News, I'll tell you how Monongalia County schools will be handling snow days next year. Our award-winning newscast, WVU News, starts now. West Virginia Kids Count says 73% of students aren't reading efficiently by the 4th grade level, which leaves experts to push both parents and teachers to encourage reading at a young age. The National Weather Service says in the last 2 months, over 50% of the U.S. has been covered in snow, which has been keeping kids from learning inside the classroom. I'm Victoria Licata, and coming up on WVU News, I'll tell you what kids are using to bully beyond the classroom. The West Virginia Department of Education says a healthy eating plan includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat proteins, and dairy. These all benefit students' mental and physical health. Martin Hall has been home to the Pearlie Isaac Reed School of Journalism for the past 75 years. And next spring, students will return here to the Reed College of Media, along with new programs and a new Media Innovation Center that will expand the college to the Evansdale campus. I'm Victoria Licata, and coming up on WVU News, I'll tell you how schools are making nutrition a main priority in Monongalia County. Our award-winning WVU News starts now. The interactive nature of the internet can be dangerous for everyone, and especially young people who are targeted as victims of bullying. I found out how cyberbullying is affecting some students in Morgantown.
Yeah. I'd have to Google it.
Cyberbullying has been making headlines for over 10 years, and with ongoing advancements in social media, kids are continuing to be bullied.
She's probably tweeting as we speak about someone.
2 local 8th graders here in Morgantown have dealt with cyberbullying firsthand.
It kind of made me feel a little bad, but I knew that she wasn't my friend anymore because a true friend wouldn't send a bad text message.
Experts say over 80% of teens use cell phones daily, leaving texting and social media at their fingertips. With the growing popularity of social media like Twitter and Facebook, nearly 43% of kids have been bullied online. Many parents are left looking for ways to keep their children safe.
Feel angry, you want to go and do something about it. As a parent, you want to do something and you want to protect your child.
So when is the right time for parents to step in?
I would not let it last longer than definitely a couple days. You know, it's like if it persists over a course of several hours to days, then it's already enough.
After being bullied on Twitter, Anna says she now keeps a close eye on social media.
If she follows me, then she'll just say more things about me. So if I follow her, I know what she's saying about me and I know what she's saying about other people.
School officials say if your child is being bullied, that you should alert the school immediately or tell the police. A study shows that cyberbullies spend more time online than the average teenager. Statistics also show that 1 in 4 victims are bullied more than once. West Virginia is one of 4 states to see their reading scores decrease since 2003, and lack of reading outside the classroom is one of the issues.
If you're not reading or doing any kind of education within the summer programs, you're falling behind.
West Virginia is one of 4 states to see their reading scores decrease since 2003, and lack of reading outside the classroom is one of the issues.
Let them get
West Virginia Kids Count says 73% of students aren't reading efficiently by the 4th grade level, which leaves experts to push both parents and teachers to encourage reading at a young age. Experts say that it takes more than just teachers to impact children at an early age.
I think if more parents such as myself that have an education background try to do more for the community, it might help those kids that don't have that home life or a parent at home that's helping them. We can try to help them.
Studies show 76% of children from low-income families in West Virginia struggle with their ability to read.
They may just have a single parent in the household that has to work long hours, and when that child comes home, they may not have that parent sitting down and helping them with their homework.
Starting in 4th grade, kids begin reading to learn, and researchers say that 3/4 of students who were poor readers in elementary school will continue to be poor readers in high school. Victoria Licata, WVU News, Morgantown. But I found out how more can be done to continue this transformation. March is National Nutrition Month, and students find apples, oranges, and fresh salad, among other healthy options, in the lunch line. Since implementing healthier choices in schools, some cooks believe students seem to enjoy these options.
They have responded well, and once you tell them this is the way it's going to be, they really do get on board with this, and I think they kind of liked it.
Students in Monongalia County are required to leave the lunchroom with some sort of fruit and vegetable, which is all part of the state's plan to reduce childhood obesity and promote a healthier lifestyle. The West Virginia Department of Education says a healthy eating plan includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat proteins, and dairy. These all benefit students' mental and physical health. But not all experts say pushing students to eat healthier at school is the way to make them improve their diet.
I do believe that education is the key. Don't just enforce the rules of you have to have this, but express to them why it's important to incorporate it versus mandating it. Students are even saying enforcing these policies doesn't mean they'll follow them.
I have friends who sometimes aren't hungry and don't like the fruit that they're given, but they still make them get it anyway, and then it's just a waste.
The Gallup Wellbeing Report says obesity in West Virginia is around 34%, and officials believe the state can continue to lower that percentage when healthy nutrition is ultimately encouraged both inside and outside of schools. It's been one of the worst winters Monongalia County has seen in recent history, and snow days have become a trend for many schools in West Virginia. I found out how state officials are changing the way your children make up canceled school days. This year already, the winter weather has caused Monongalia County schools to miss 13 days of classes, and this is causing major concern for some parents.
Education has to be the most important thing, so missing these many days that we have so far has taken them out of their routine and has affected their retention ability, so I think they have to be made up. I'm absolutely for making sure that that's a priority.
Coordinator of Student Support in Safe Schools, Adam Hinkins, says the county schools are facing calendar restrictions.
What we're limited to right now is a 43-week calendar, so there's certain days, certain times that we can and cannot go to school. After that 43rd week, we must get everything in by that 43rd week, or we cannot extend past that time.
The National Weather Service says in the last 2 months, over 50% of the U.S. has been covered in snow, which has been keeping kids from learning inside the classroom. In order to keep kids in the classroom, Hinkins says the new calendar will allow all snow days to be made up, even if that means cutting into the students' summer.
Next year, whatever snow days we have, whatever school cancellations we have, we'll be able to make those days up and add those on at the end of the year.
Parent Amber Solero says she wouldn't mind if the school year had to be extended.
I think it's okay to push into the summer a little bit more, shrink the summer, and then possibly, preserve us the rest of the school year in that regard.
The new calendar will take effect this August. Although social media challenges our privacy, it can also bring people together on a personal and professional level. Florida universities are using Snapchat to recruit, advertise, and engage students. 13 years have passed since the terrorist attack shifted America's priorities, and now sporting events are no longer as carefree as they used to be. Colorless, odorless, and tasteless, a carbon monoxide leak is virtually undetectable, but being prepared could save your life. WVU News reporter Rob Gillespie has more, and it may also be revealing more than you expected. WVU News reporter Josh Cooper discovered a new app that allows anyone to trace your whereabouts. Monongalia County leaders are coming together to better their community. Government reporter Nicole Linder has found out how these ideas are taking effect. Nicole? The renaming of the school is a result of a 2-year interview process. Over 700 students, alumni, and media professionals were asked to present a name that's relevant to the modern media landscape. And please follow us and our reporters on Twitter. I'm Victoria Licata. Thanks for watching WVU News. We'll see you next time.